Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. Valverde. Played towards the other side. It's a pretty loose pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold. Moved on forwards. Shot! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Brahim Diaz. He's being urged to shoot. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Can he spark a counter here? And it's played forward. Ngonge.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Brahim Diaz.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. touching pass he's played there. Ngonge shifted upfield. Chouameni just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception. So what can they make of this? Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chouameni, oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he cuts out the supply. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's well done, really robust. Belling. Ambitious ball here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Chouameni, Valverde, aim forwards. That's tidy, plenty waiting in the middle, and it's Valverde. Lobbed in behind, and he's there to clear it. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half, a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Howson. Chouameni, gently done. Bellingham wins the duel this time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. Valverde. Chouameni, Howson, Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bellingham cuts out the pass. Mbappe, and he's away. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Oh, that's the booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's been drilled forward. Spread out to the left. And they win it back again. Howson. Chouameni shifted upfield. Very nicely done. Valverde. And he's there to get it away. That's been won straight back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Driving on, a real charge here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bellingham. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Howson. Chouameni. Rudiger. Valverde. Howson. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. He's in a great position here. And he's heaved it away. Through. So here comes the substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's really well cleared.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That had too much on it. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Moved on forwards. Howson makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Mbappe! And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looks across and plays it in. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Mendy. Camavinga. Camavinga. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. Real chance! That's a half-decent try. Only partially clear. Rodrigo. This looks promising. That's good defending, very good defending. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's played forward. And it's Bellingham. So that's it, it is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half